Hello. So, I'm a little bit slow and steady again today, but I've uploaded the video for the last 2 days, and I'm uploading. I'm waiting for the edits to process. And what else have I done? So I guess it's more about taking things slow to make sure that, I'm constantly changing my routine in a way, but to find a routine that I can kind of stick with for a bit longer. It feels like it's been like a 3 year, I wish it was a 3 hour shift to transform my whole life, my cells, my body, my being, the healing. So before I talk and divert off to the healing, a part of that is in the physical world, coming back, checking my plans. So, I've been making that little list of, my projects that I want to organize in books. Collected, some blank books to get a start on that. And now, some have already got started. Some already have notes in them. Some I probably won't even need to touch for quite a while. But now this morning I've thought about it, and yeah, now I can move on with what I've got to do. I guess it's also has a bit to do with everything's interconnected anyway, but it's especially interconnected with, my whole healing that I've been doing. So, my hip was originally an issue, and, I thought it was creeping back, but it was shifting, for the new moon circle, connecting with more like-minded community. It was shifting, and now, like yesterday, it has a lot to do with all the eating I've been doing, especially towards the end of the day, because, yeah, my daughter likes to eat at the end of the day, and so do I. So we just, yeah, be like, oh, can I have some of this? Yeah, I'll have some too. And I'll be like, ooh, I want some of that. And she'll be like, oh, yeah, I'll have some of that too. So, meanwhile, I have put myself in a little bit of pain at the end of the days. But I go to sleep, and, I've been waking up and finally getting back into a routine of releasing in the morning. And, yeah, I feel so much better today. And stronger too, because that I realized last night that my solar plexus, my core, my stomach is, it's not getting fat, but it's getting solid, and that's what I need. It's the energy system, that's to help bring forth my plans and, have confidence that, when I've got time to focus on gardening, which is going to be the main one, I find easy to focus on. I'll flick through my book and make sure and check where I'm at, and I'll be able to go out there and just do the most productive thing I can do, and I can flick through things to see what I've done if I forget. With the garden beds, because I want to see what works and what doesn't work. Life is an experiment, and this is what, it's been taken away from us. It's like, no, that's the scientist's job. We'll do that. Oh, don't worry about finding out why your leg hurts. Go to the doctor. They'll tell you why. Yeah. So, whereas things, I'm telling my whole story. Every day I'm adding to it. It's impossible for me to go back and fix it. But when I feel that motivation, I can go and start, you know, I have to start from the start, I think. And then just sort of go with the flow and see, yeah, where my life has taken me. But and then one day I can prove to other people that I am a good person. But anyway, I shouldn't have to prove that. I think that's even prove to myself that I don't have to prove that. And that's this solar plexus stuff and the heart, because now it's coming up. Now that that's feeling quite strong, and you know, the roots and the solar plexus, not the solar plexus, the sacral chakra, you know, bump, 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 you know, red, orange, yellow, and green is the heart, you know. And now that's this morning when I woke up, even straight away, and during coherence healing, I could really feel like that, you know, and the big problem of this shoulder blade not, you know, reaching back around, I was feeling like it was like I could feel it wrapping back, and then shifting up into my jaws, which my jaws had been like really popping, you know, because it's sort of just, you know, it's just tense in there, you know what I mean? So that all has to release and come down. I forgot, we can ask Shiva to turn the volume down, and a lot of that helps in there. So I think that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I'm getting very much more clearer on purpose on why I'm coming here to talk to you, and what I actually really want to share. Because sometimes, you know, you put this little thing on and, you know, it's like your brain just goes out the window and you're like, did I really want to share? It's kind of like, it's like, maybe it's that solar plexus, you know, the confidence, you know, that core strength increasing in a harmonic way. Finally. It was again push and pull. But yeah, I feel like I've already spoken too much. And the rest of the day should hopefully be just, you know, little snippets of what I've been doing. Probably get the quad bike out today to get those piles and build that other garden bed, as well as work on my plans. And yeah, there's still always more things to do. Washing dishes, always. And eating later. I'm trying to just slow that down a little bit now, but we'll see how we go. Busy in the garden. I did 3 trailer loads of piles of debris and stuff. It's nice and wet from the rain yesterday too, which is good, because my old garden bed that I've gotten is pretty much just wood scraps and stuff, like really roughly. So yeah, it'll be good to get that all onto it. And yeah, so I've done 3 loads. The stretch is so long though, I think I need like at least another 4 loads, and it's taken me a couple of hours to do, I think. And I've got to hang out washing and dig some holes still, at the very least. That's what I've got to do for the rest of the day. And I'm feeling buggered already. Just probably doesn't really help, you know, like people are exhausting situations and things don't seem to really change much. But actually, on the plus side though, some things really do. Somebody messaged me and they've done their own healing, and alright, so not eating as much hasn't worked so great, but I've got a lot done. I don't know if you can tell, but this pile here was made today and flattened today from just bits and pieces raked from here, and there's still plenty of leaves on the ground. It's not like I've raped the ground of leaves, but also did more in that pile just recently, and this pile under that tree, over there next to the quad bike. Alright, and I had to quickly just delete the stuff from my deleted folder so I could make more videos, it seems. But anyway, we're gonna fill this up again because you'll see soon a last load. Yeah, this is the last load, sort of thing. And the sun is quickly going down. This is the last load that we're doing for the day. And this is the last bits before you can't see it anymore. The lighter bits of wood and stuff that were here before. I think it's been about a year when I first laid all that down. But yeah, topped it all up with nice, fresh, thick layer of bark and twigs and leaves, and some poop in there too. So that's it. Day's done. My little tracks through the caravans to the gardens that are just over there. And yeah, nearly time for bed. Good night. See you tomorrow.